Oh,
Okay, so all right. Luckily, we've only been live for 4 minutes, but I've been recording, and I see why there was no audio. Sounds. There we go. Everyone was just like sound.
hey, it's just two dudes smiling and making hand gestures at each
So
other.
just to bring you up to speed, we were talking about Batman Beyond. We were talking
We did.
about Bobo's energy that he has here at Graffiti, and then he was talking about how great I am as a customer, as a patron to this place.
Mediocre at best, but yeah.
Well, you just said right there, like there's a love hate with this
with service industry. There's always I forget who said it, and I forget the percentages, but I always try and kind of relate it back to that, where you about 50% of the people you'll never remember. and they're fine. They're okay. Then there's, I think it was, oh no, about 70% of the people fine, whatever, tip fine, whatever. You'll never see them again.
Yeah.
Then there's like 20% of the people that are fucking rad. They are like, you become friends with them. You invite them to baby showers. You invite them to your weddings. You actually become friends with them.
Yeah.
But then there's that 10% who are just shit asses. And unfortunately, like, you remember that 10% more than you remember the other 70%.
You're right.
You remember those 10 and 20% more than you remember that 70%.
Why is it like psychologically that like the bad stands out more than the good?
Honestly, and it's kind of a weird reason. It's, you remember them because it doesn't happen as often. And it's like, yeah, you hear all these horror stories, but like, we're not dealing with that on a day-to-day basis.
I would hope not.
Day-to-day basis, I get cool people like you, or I got a regular sitting at the bar over there. Oh, he already left. But I had a regular sitting at the bar. And he comes in, honestly, the 4 days, like 3 of the 4 days I work. And he comes in and he tells me about his problems. And he asks me about mine. And it's weird shit like that, where it's like, wow, that, like,
it gets you.
Not to, yeah. Not to like ramble or
no.
Like, I feel like I'm going on.
That's actually what I always talk to whenever I talk to a bartender.
Yeah.
Because whether they're working in an office or construction or they're 9 to 5s, whatever.
Yeah. Or coming in, like, I've got multiple regulars now that know my schedule, and they come in on their lunch break.
Oh wow!
I've got like you come in here on a Wednesday or Thursday, and I've got a full bar, and the rest of the restaurant there's like 3 or 4 tables. And that's kind of why I do it. I think that was the coming back to, like, oh yeah, you might have asked that question, and it's like the love hate.
Yeah.
Where I absolutely love it. Like, I come in here and I hang out. That's my job.
No, and
like, I come in and I'm I'm a host. I would be no different than if you were sitting at my house. I would still be like, yo, you want another beer? Dope. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing one for myself too. Like, I love that. And like, I think it stems from like coming from a big family where it's always, I thought it was the coolest thing ever when I was like 15 at a Thanksgiving. My mom goes, I could go for a White Russian. I'm like, I know how to make that. You make me a White Russian? Yeah. I make one for my mom, then I make one for my grandma, make one for my aunt.
I'm pausing you right there. You're saying at the age of 15.
15. I was my family's bartender at the age of 15.
Where did you learn how to make a White Russian at that time?
Oh, I knew what it was. I knew what my mom drank. She loved White Russians. And that, like, there's no, like, in the state of Florida, like, there's no bartending school. Like, sorry, everyone, if you've gone to bartending school in the state of Florida, you're wasting your money. It's different in every state, but like that's you walk in and you do it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I got my first job, was lying.
Fake it until you make it.
Well, first job bartending, yeah. Fake it until you make it. 100%.
How old were you when you first started bartending?
20, a little after 21. I don't quite remember. Somewhere between 21 and 24 ages.
So let's talk about like the road to the bar. Like, what got you to like want that job?
It was honestly always just wanting to, like, chasing after that feeling, essentially, where it's, and I get it not on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Where it's someone's pumped, like super stoked that I just, like, I opened a fucking Miller Lite for them and poured them a shot and listened to their problems. Cool. That's Thanksgiving for me. Like, Like that, like
And right there, you just said something that I wanted to dive into in regards to how a bartender it plays a pivotal role in certain people's lives.
yeah.
Because I'm going to ask you this, and you don't got to go to full detail.
Okay.
But like, how many?
I probably will, just because I've been soused a little bit.
I love it. My question is, like, how often are you playing therapist behind the bar?
I'm the day guy,
Okay.
so more than you'd think.
Really?
Oh yeah. I had a full-on just like rant session. It was me and a lady today. Never caught her name, but she was getting used and abused at her old job. I just know that it was corporate-esque, and the new job involved in technological engineering.
Okay.
All we did was bitch about like former jobs and not being appreciated and not getting enough money, and like it was equal parts like therapy for the two of us.
Yeah.
And she said, "Thank you so much." I'm like, "I hope you get the job, and just remember where I'm at, because I hope I can give you a chicken salad and a Stella for lunch." Like it's shit like that, where it's like it happened literally earlier today, where I'm like, I couldn't give you a percentage on it, but like it happened earlier today, and it's great.
No, that's awesome. Like I love coming in here, and here I'm gonna talk about another bar that I go to. I love Lizzie McCormick's, and it breaks my heart. Are you tangled up or
no? The headphones just. I got big ears.
Okay.
They slide off.
Oh, dude, I got a big head. You're good.
Hey,
hey. It breaks my heart that Liz's is closing.
Yes.
I was there. Was it this past Saturday? And John hooked me up with some swag.
I think I saw a picture of you behind the bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And dude, I got to the point where like I was crying.
Yeah.
I was crying because that was my bar.
Yeah.
That was the place where I would. So every time I'd go downtown with my buddies, everyone's like, "Oh, where we meet? Where we meet?" Immediately, hey, we're meeting at Lizzie McCormick's. Yeah. We're getting a cheap drink, and then we're gonna go to everywhere else that charges us an arm and a leg.
Yes.
And
it's the meeting point. It's the focal point. It's where it's like this is where memories start.
Yeah.
And then you don't remember the rest of the night. Yeah.
You end up kissing Bobo on your half birthday.
Hey.
But no, and that's the thing. I don't consider myself an alcoholic, and nor do I want to go down the path of like, identifying those certain problems.
Yeah.
But I'm sure like you as an individual have seen people, go at their worst. Or come to the bar, come to just like unwind for a little bit from their stressful day.
Oh yeah.
And they get to that point where it's like you see it because you're the one feeding it.
Yes.
And then like what's like your thought process when you see that one individual who just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make the call. We're gonna throw in the towel. We're cutting you off right now.
I legally, once I've seen you're inebriated, I cut you off and you're done. But hypothetically speaking, I give you, if I were a person that had a little bit of heart, I'd give you a little leeway.
Okay.
And I usually, hypothetically, give a little leeway.
Okay.
Where it's, I know you've been down this road. I know this, and half the time I've been there, and I've kind of relate. I think I relate to too many people too quickly. So
is that
hypothetically, of course? So it's not that I let it slide. I'm hyper vigilant when it happens, more so than I probably should. Not more so than I should be, but more so than I should allow.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
And it's just like, yeah, like of course, like if you're an asshole,
You're out the door.
yeah. Can I say
Yeah, fuck shit, cock ass
Oh,
titties.
yeah. If you're an asshole, get the fuck out of here. I'm not dealing with any of your bullshit.
Yeah.
But if you're someone who's as handsome as BK, I mean, like, do you want like a little more nipper?
BK, your mic is hot.
I was actually, for those who didn't know that I was listening and willing and able to talk on the mic, yes, I was behind Bob. So I think he said that on purpose.
I did.
I'm not that handsome.
He is, but also, what a fucking radio voice you got.
Oh, you like that?
Like, yeah.
Like he just like popped right in. Like, fucking A. But no. All right, Bob. So you come in here. Like, how often do you work here at Graffiti?
Now 4 days a week.
Now 4 days a week.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, his is coming out really smooth. I think he got a better voice than I do.
Is it the?
Take off the pop filter.
Is my voice better now?
I don't know.
No, it's probably not. Actually, wait. No, now I feel like my voice is higher pitched now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's always low. But let me ask
Well,
you.
so is mine.
No,
but
yours
it always
is great. Yours is a great voice.
God.
We just
All
can't measure up to freaking
All right.
BK's voice right now.
That's fair.
My voice is actually probably the lightest one on here. I don't have the bass in my voice.
No, but you got that ASMR in your voice.
Yeah, like rub a cantaloupe on the microphone right now.
I'm gonna rub my
What?
beard. It's not picking up any of that sound, so that was just weird.
But no, now that we
All
have,
right,
now that we
sorry.
have both you and BK, like how long have you two been working together? Because
He was working here longer than me, and I've been here after actually November will be 3
Oh,
years.
he bailed me out. Yes.
Yes.
No, so he bailed me out. He's like, "How long have you been working together?" I'm like, "All right, cool. First question put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Take it on, Bob."
So about 3 years we've been working together.
and what is it about like this place here that like has kept you here for 3 years?
Because
Because I hear bartenders, I hear servers all the time bitch about where they're at. They always have something negative to say about this place, and people like will bounce from bar to bar.
oh yeah,
But, like-
I've got so many negative things to say about this place. But you know what the positives I'm going to say? It's him. It's the two standing in front of me that you can't see. They're just listening to us. It's Mikey and Tati.
You can tighten it up on
Hannah
the bottom.
over there. It's Burr. It's Bailey. It's fucking Fran. It's Natalie. It's Pember. It's the fucking people. It's literally like the coworkers where we have this weird. Yes, thank you, Mikey. It's a weird delinquent family. God damn it, I was thinking. Yeah, but no, yeah. It's a weird delinquent family where we aren't your normal. We aren't your mom and dad's bartenders. No,
We're actually pretty inappropriate.
we are. I think it's a good combination of like being inappropriate, but like also knowing when not to be inappropriate and the right customers to be inappropriate with.
Yeah, that's important.
Also, we don't have a problem. I think kind of stems back to we'll literally just jump back to the question you asked previous, where it's like, yeah, like if I see someone in pain or whatever, and they're a little too much, like whatever. But if you're being an asshole, fuck you, fuck off, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
All of us have no problem being inappropriate or like giving someone a little leeway, but like if you're an asshole and you like, there's unspoken rules in a bar as a patron and as a bartender, and there are spoken rules in a bar as a patron and a bartender. You fuck any of those up, fuck you, fuck off, get the fuck out.
BK, do you agree with that?
Well, yeah. I mean, as a person who, granted, we get our age group. I'd say averages. I'd say mid to late 20s, all the way through 60s and whatever,
Or if you're me,
And-
140.
and 140, and mostly the age group thing. It shows that you've been going to bars for several years. So after you go to bars a couple of years, you know how to act, and people can
Yes.
be an asshole personality, but still be respectful. And that's one thing that is great working here. Is it's corporate enough to where we just can't say whatever the fuck we want to say to anybody. However, we always have our superiors have our back in saying, hey, if somebody's being disrespectful, let them know. And we flirt. We have a very long leash, but there's always that one thing that people do, like when they start cursing at you or they start being inappropriate with another bar guest, making them uncomfortable or stuff like that. Like those are automatic. All right, you got to get out of here. But we never really pop off of people until it gets to that point. And then at that point, even we're still nice to them. It's like, hey, yo, you got to get the fuck out of here. Like, we're not going to sit here. This isn't, we're not your punching bags. You talk to us with respect. We've done nothing but give you great service. Check your Google reviews. Yeah. All of us have good reviews. 4.7s. Pushing 4.8. But yeah, whoever's listening to this has never been here. No, we're not going to jump over the bar and
not here.
I was going to say, like, isn't Amber capable of jumping over the bar?
Amber's probably capable of
Excuse me, sir. The two of us are capable of jumping over the bar. Once.
And it's really one of those spots where, yeah, just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Yeah. That's it. It's very simple. When you go to the bar, be respectful. Don't be a dick.
It's like elementary school. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah, just don't be a dick. And it's very easy. And you're going to get amazing service from us. You're actually going to have a lot of fun. And
whether you like it or not,
you're going to have fun. Because we're going to have fun regardless.
Bob, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
With all the positive energy that I've seen you put out,
yes,
here in this location,
yes,
the camaraderie that you have with the patrons, like, what's like the one struggle that you face on a daily basis to get you through the day?
If you want to jump like 100% into it,
do it.
The one thing a lot of people don't understand, I'm a forced extrovert.
Okay.
So like most of the time when you see me out in public, I'm putting on a persona. And it's draining a lot of the time because I'm a super introvert where I'd rather literally just be snuggled up next to Babe on the couch playing nerdy ass video games with her.
Penis jousting.
What's that?
Penis jousting. That's the game you.
Penis jousting. Yeah, that's the one I recommended to you. Yep. Yeah.
I think I said that to you first, but.
So like, if I was
speaking of,
sorry,
one just walked in right now.
Oh fuck!
His name is DJ Ricky. But continue, Bob.
So it's sorry if that got a little too.
No.
But it's just like it was the first thing that popped in my head, and I'm like, I'm the type of person where I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want. So that's it.
I always joke around when I say that, like I'm gonna say something that's gonna sound extremely offensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel that I might be mentally handicapped, and the reason I say that is because no one's gonna tell you to your face that you're handicapped. You have a problem, processing this, processing that, because there'll be times where I'll feel that people are being a certain type of way because they'll feel bad.
Yeah.
And then I come back to myself and I'm like, wait a second. Someone would have stopped me a long time ago.
That was
if that was the case. And I never really understood the whole introvert extrovert until when I moved down here to Orlando, because it wasn't that much of a big thing where I grew up in Chicago.
Okay.
And when I came down here to Florida and I started seeing more people who were like, the sheltered kind that like kind of kept to themselves.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, why are you so quiet? And when I see you, bro, honest to God, like when you said that, it just kicked me in the nuts.
Yeah. You didn't see that one coming, did you?
I didn't.
You heard it here, folks, Bob.
What a fucking M. Night Shyamalan fucking twist right there.
And like, it's not to say like, and honestly, this is kind of like super easy for me if I don't look this way and realize that all of this is happening, because it's like us just having a conversation. I'm like super down for that. Like I love the intimate settings at home where it's like
I mean, that's your escape.
yeah, and it's like I have the control there of it's my fucking house. I'm only going to invite who like only the people I want over there.
Yeah.
Which do you want to hang out later?
I love that.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever, yo.
Bro, you're invited, but you're doing the horny trivia. Or wait,
Horny bingo.
horny bingo. No, it's Wednesday. It's not
It's
Friday.
Wednesday. No, it's not horny at all.
So it's just regular
It's actually
trivia.
pretty family trivia Wednesday.
It's pirate trivia, sir. It's
pirate
pirate trivia tonight.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
what I
horny.
said. Horny trivia.
Pirates very horny. Lack
Pirates-
vitamin C.
Hey,
I don't know if that causes you being horny.
That was funny. I see what you did there.
Oh, I see.
It
You know what? I
does.
just got it. Sometimes my cleverness.
see what we all
out.
did
So-
there.
So since we got him on the mic, real quick, BK,
Of course.
I'm gonna pick your head. I've been working closely with you for the past year now, and I never really thought about asking you this question because in my mind I thought I actually knew the answer. Do you feel like
It's about 6 inches. Soft.
you see even she was laughing?
Thank you for the soft.
do you feel that you identify more as an introvert or an extrovert?
More of an extrovert. I would like to think that I'm an introvert. There's sometimes I do go to bars and I just want to sit by myself, not talk to anybody,
Yeah.
be by myself. But then when I'm actually at home by myself, not talking to anybody, playing video games, I'm like, God damn it, I need to be around people. So, I guess it's like I pick and choose when I want to be directly extroverted, but I'm not an introvert at all. I crave the energy of other individuals as opposed to just me creating my own space.
I think it's more of a. It's not what you create. I think it's more of like where are you most comfortable? Is it literally just at home in your own space, or is it out mingling, doing things like this? And
Mingling for sure.
yeah,
Because I mean, granted, I
yeah,
like being home.
like because it's for me, and not to take control of Rocky's podcast or anything, but
What is what you're doing?
yeah.
I love it.
But it's I think the introvert extrovert thing is it's more of it's where you're comfortable with. It's like because I force myself to come out and do the bartending thing, and I enjoy hanging out with you and like coworkers and shit
Into the mic.
into the mic. But but like what it's I think it's your comfort space of where like I think I only say it because I think you're more of an extrovert than an introvert.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of an extrovert.
Yeah.
There's times where I
Sorry.
don't want people to talk to me.
You're
There's
right.
times I want to be at home and not talk to anybody, but more times, I say 95% of the time, I like the energy of being around people as opposed to being, by myself. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not comfortable not being by myself.
Yeah, yeah, for
Prefer
sure.
that if I chose to be home, I'd be home with my girlfriend. Or if I'm home by myself, I'm like, I'd rather just be out talking to people.
Yeah.
People that I actually want to talk to.
There are times like because you guys see the kind of life that I live. You guys
Yes.
see everything that I do on social media because I'm an open
Because
book.
you're always fucking there on social media.
I do a lot, and this last year, hooking up with BK, I've been doing a lot more.
I have not had sexual relations with this man.
That's not what I heard. I heard that he just hooked up with my man Rocky over here.
And I love being around people. I love the energy that I get from people. I love the interactions. I love the adventures. I love being able to create stories with everyone that I hang out with. But I feel that once a week, whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday, because I have my obligations are I do have a 9 to 5.
Yes.
I have to be there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. serving clients, doing what my attorney tells me to do. But then on the weekends, everyone wants to hang out, everyone wants to do this and that. But I will I wake up every day at 5:30 or 6 o'clock every day, and I could be coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm still gonna wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock because, and I don't think I've ever said this on the microphone. I wake up and I literally just zone out. I look up at the ceiling, or I just put on some music early in the morning, and I don't have to be out the door till like 8:30. But I give myself that leeway to like, all right, I'm going to decompress myself now before my day starts, because I know the energy that some certain people expect from me, and the certain energy that I have to give out because of what I do. So in regards to like identifying as an introvert, extrovert, I don't know what the fuck I am.
And honestly, that's a perfect fucking explanation, because like I was thinking about it in the 30 seconds that you took to say that, and I basically attacked BK for saying that he was a extrovert. Like I feel like honestly there's a gentle mix in between the two, and you're not just an introvert or an extrovert, or like you're somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yes, your comfort zone is somewhere in there, but like,
well, that's the thing. I can make anything my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I could be here at the bar with you guys, and it's loud music, people everywhere, and I could be right here right now. I am comfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
I will make anything my comfort zone, because I'm fortunate enough to have that kind of control over my mind.
Yeah.
And not a lot. I know that there are not a lot of people out there who can say what I just said right there.
Yeah.
Because certain situations will bring out the anxiety, will trigger a panic attack. Will just like, I don't want to be here because there's too many people on that side of the bar.
Yeah.
Or the feng shui of this place is throwing me off. I'm still trying to understand mental health. With everyone that I talk to, with every interview that I get, it's like I'm getting closer to understanding more and more about how the mind itself actually works. Because you and BK, as great as you two are, you're two completely different people.
Yeah.
Once like,
wait, what? We are?
I'd like to think so.
I mean,
No lies
there's about
there.
there's about a
true,
6-inch difference.
Yeah.
There.
Wait. Yeah, that seems about right. I had to do the math. Just to jump back on it real quick.
Do it.
Because I had like you've seen me here more times than most of the regulars. You are a regular. I've cried in that walk-in, this walk-in, a handful of fucking times. Is the last thing I'll say on the me needing, like, me being a forced extrovert, is where it's like it's such a fucking, it's, yes, I have fun, yes, it's like it's great, but like I have to like center myself after it sometimes, and just like yell or cry.
I'm sure it gets overwhelming.
Yeah, overwhelming is the perfect word. And is there a subject roulette button? Because like I feel like I've exhausted the
No.
the mental health.
No, it kind of went to where I wanted to go.
Cool.
With
right.
With this, I try to keep these shows about 30 minutes, because attention spans have been dropping more and more.
Yes.
Every day. So
I'm one of them. No, not on your show, but people trying to show me Instagram videos. YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It's longer than 15 seconds.
I was just gonna say,
it's longer than 15 seconds.
So with you,
15-second podcasts. Sorry.
With you, no, you're fine. With you two here, I'm gonna ask one final question before we close out.
Okay.
I was at Jersey Mike's 2 days ago.
Shout out to Jersey Mike's.
I ordered my sandwich beforehand, and I get there, my order is ready. I cut everyone in line. I'm like, here's my coupon, here's my card, I want my food. And the screen pops up and it says a tip. Now, I had ordered prior to, I got there, I'm coming to pick up my food. do I tip on top of that, or like what is the proper procedure on that when it comes to when you're picking up your own food?
I know I have my personal opinion, but do you want to field this?
So even me going out now, granted, yeah, I'm in the industry and I try my best to tip out 20% even on to-go orders, which most of the time is not that much. But I would say like the proper etiquette, if it was a smooth transaction, I personally am happy with 10% of a to-go order. I'm personally happy with that. I do more, but if somebody comes in and their check is $50 to go food, sure, $5, I'm happy with that. And the reason, for people who want to know, this to shed some light on people, a lot of people don't tip on to-goes, and their assumption is, oh, well, they didn't really do anything. They just pressed a few buttons and food came out. But then, while some cases, and I would say about 50% of the cases, yeah, push your food, I make sure it comes out, it's ready for you when you get here, which is still a service that's being done, which when you go to a restaurant, that's really all we do. We just bring you drinks and stuff on top of that. Excuse me. But when it comes to to-go orders, there's times where we'll catch, your order being wrong, or it's something got to be explained to a cook, or it just outright didn't come out looking good, and we want to make sure that you don't have, shitty looking food. So we catch these things, making sure you got all the stuff that you need, all that stuff. Which random people would say that's part of your job, but it's like, yeah, but the reason some people don't tip is because you don't see me doing all that stuff. Hell, there's been times where I've outright almost had to, get in verbal verbal arguments,
Altercations.
get into altercations. I'll just leave it at that. Over the fact that, wing sauces and this, that, and the third. So I was like, nope, we're going to do this. And I didn't get tipped for that order. So I'm like, damn, I almost got beat up for no reason. And so yeah, there's more things that's going on behind the scenes, especially in a busy restaurant, which is why I think at the very minimum, 10% is a pretty solid courtesy. At least I would be happy with that. But I always shoot for 20 because I'm in industry, but I always shoot for 20.
No, beautiful. All right. Babo.
Repetition, 20%.
Just literally, like he said it perfectly, where I don't. Damn, Meek looks fly as fuck right now. Holy shit, this man's handsome. Sorry. No. He said it so much more eloquently than I would. Where out and about, I tip fucking very well. But with to-go things, yeah, if the bare minimum is 10% for me, but I don't get upset if no one tips anything here because I get it. I was there when I was even working service industry when I was there. I don't get upset. Like, cool, it's to-go food. Take it and go. But there also is the, like he said, you don't know what we're doing behind the scenes to make sure your order came out right, to make sure that this is added into it, to make sure it's gluten free or like whatever your allergen is free. Like,
hey, this burger has bacon on it. They said specifically no bacon. Please remake it.
Please
like that.
Remake the bacon burger. No, like I honestly, I barely had anything to say to add on to what BK said because
spot on.
He fucking nailed it on the head. Like the fucking handsome, intelligent, just beautiful man he is.
Beautiful. I love it. So with all that being said, I'm going to give you, BK, you got a few seconds. Give us your final thoughts before we head out of here.
Well,
no final thoughts. Plug yourself.
Well, my name is BK. I am a co-worker of Patricio's, and we both co-host.
No.
So people don't know who I am. I'm inserting myself.
Yeah.
Both mentally and physically. But my final thought,
all those 6 inches,
is that all 6 inches soft. My final thought is honestly, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights tonight, so I'm thinking about that.
I'll see you there.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. I'm going there. I'm gonna go to the Bug House. Going to see the Weekend. People hating on the Weekend. Shout out to the Weekend for having a haunted house.
Hey, shout out to all you fuckers who
Hate on the weekend.
hate on the weekend. I think it's great that the weekend's there.
All right, Bob, your final thoughts.
My final thoughts. I don't know why you had me on here, but I'm so just fucking honored and privileged just to be in front of a microphone because I love doing this shit. I love being out here for everyone. I don't think I'm everyone's fucking cup of tea, but I love being out here and you inviting me, and honestly just appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Bobo, and thank you so much for everything that you do and the energy that you bring, because it's honest to God a ray of fucking sunshine every now and then. For someone like me who deals with stress on a daily basis, coming over here and you just giving your little compliment or your facial expressions or whatever you throw out there, like I'm happy when I get happier when I see you behind the bar. So thank you for everything that you do, bro. I love the fact that I can call you a friend of mine.
Hell yeah.
With all that being said, my final thoughts on this one: if you got to let it out, just let it out. Make sure you tip your servers if you're gonna do a to-go order. I now know from the horse's mouth, 10% minimum. Don't be a dick. Everyone's got to put.
Oh, not to say you're going to be a dick.
No.
But here's some education.
And even
some education.
I've even tipped nothing on a to-go order. But that was an extreme occasion. That was only like 2 times.
Okay.
So I'll stop talking.
No, but like I said, see something, say something, do your thing, have fun.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky. Always come on out to Graffiti Junction here in Thornton Park. It's a great time. Come out on Wednesdays for trivia. Come out on Fridays at 9 o'clock for adult bingo. Check me out at Graffiti Junction, College Park, every Thursday at 9 o'clock. We have the fun, we have the dildos, and we have the pocket pussies. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.